What being a personal really taught me about human psychology? Well, I can tell you a lot. And after almost a decent amount of years, I would say probably around 10 years by now, it has made me understand things completely different. You know, we have to understand that everybody comes from a different background. Everybody comes from a different culture, different religion, different beliefs. But there's always one thing in common, and I think that's common sense and human instinct. And after really observing many people going through their traumas, going through their breakups, going through their business failures, it has really given me a decent understanding to see how people really usually cope with it. And also with all of the experience that of the years that I spent also crafting my craft and mastering my craft and being good at what I do, it really got me to understand that actually men in general, and especially in the gym, all they need is to get in shape. Yeah. 99% of the problems start from the fact of how they see themselves in the mirror and how they see themselves in general. The way they look, the way they talk, the way they behave. And for that specific detail, I knew that 99% of the problems of men, and especially today's men, starts from their insecurities, starts from their physique, starts from the way how they feel. And that's what they all have in common. And this is what I love about the gym, is that it brings everybody from all different backgrounds. It could be CEOs, it could be very broke people. It doesn't really matter what is your background, because everybody, when they step in that gym, they're all in the same common ground. And that's why I love it. But it has given me what I would say a good understanding on how to deal with them, you know? And the funny thing is that we all come from different backgrounds, but we all want one thing. This is to be happy, to feel good, and to look good, because we know the fact that if we look good, the confidence is going to improve whatsoever. And this is why I have to tell you and assure you that going to the gym, taking care of yourself, will completely change your life upside down. When I mean upside down, it will open so many doors for you. Even if you're a very busy person, it will open the doors for you, and you're single, it will open doors for you to attract the right woman to you. It will attract the right people to you. And it is a lonely road. You have to understand that when you are taking care of yourself, you're going to start noticing a lot of the people in your entourage starts to not invite you anymore. And I'm a witness myself, because when I start getting really in shape and prioritizing myself and saying no to some situations because I know that the next day I have to go and work out in the morning, most of them really gave up. Some of them felt really intimidated of my presence, because I'm a tend to be a living reminder of their bad decisions. And yeah, guys, this is what happens. It's gonna be a lonely road when you're gonna start taking care of yourself, because we're living constantly in this society where we're in a bubble. You know, they go home, they go to work, they come back, they eat, go drink, and it's like a vicious circle, which is very hard for you to go out of it. And then when you break through that, I will call the matrix, if you'd say, and you break through that and really start taking care of yourself and prioritizing yourself, nobody from that friend circle would like to be around you for that specific reason. But the good things about it is that it will change, and it has changed my vision of myself, and will change your own vision of yourself. And the most important thing about being a man in today's time is your word. And this is what I notice a lot of people be struggling with. If you say you're gonna do something, you do it. That's it. That as simple as that. If you say you're gonna do it, you have to do it whatsoever. Your name, your reputation plays a role among it. And the most important is that you're gonna lose a lot of self-respect when you say you're gonna do something and you don't do it. So what makes you think that other people are going to respect you? We arrived in a time that we have to lead by example. We have to lead by showing what we are preaching constantly. Would you believe me if I sat down over here and being overweight and tell you, hey, you should get in shape, you should do this, you should do that. Meanwhile, I'm sitting my ass down on this couch, not doing shit and not doing exactly what I am preaching? Pretty much no. And the credibility of that is going to be very low. And what I can tell you is that besides your entourage, you might gonna lose a lot of people, but you're gonna gain a lot of people around you. And when I mean you're gonna gain a lot of people, people will come to you. And the people that will come to you, they want to be around somebody like you for one specific reasons, because they know that being around this person is going to uplift them. Being around this person, they're gonna know that they want to become better. They want to improve in every single aspect of their life, because as a man, that's the only thing that you have to be chasing. Don't be going out there and talking to me about emotions. Oh my God, this and that. Nobody gives a goddamn crap about emotions and how you feel, because that's the truth, and that's the sad reality. When I'm depressed and all that, even when my mom died, peace upon her, nobody really called me. Nobody really called me. I had to go and show up to work and carry on to the business until the clients that I was working with, they're like, yo, Azer, I think you need a little time off and process it. You know? So these people that came to me for help, they came to me and they're like, Azer, I think it's time for you to take a little couple days off and just breathe. You see, this is the type of people that I like to surround myself, not only as being, and this is why I love training these people, because they're quality people. There are people that have the ability to think, which not a lot of people do have it nowadays, I'll tell you that for sure. The ability to think, goddamn, and common sense. But these people really got me to see the world completely different, from a whole different perspective, from that simple action, from that simple situation. So yes, it's going to improve your life 100%, and it's going to improve your relationship with yourself, your relationship with God, your relationship with your friends and new friends, because the old friends are gotta go. They gotta go, man. Why would I take a piece of advice from somebody that is not in the position that I want to be in? You know what I mean? So all of these people, they're going to add value to your life. They're going to add something to your character to really uplift you and also make you go and chase bigger things. And above all of that, when you are jacked, trust me, your aura, your presence, when you step in the room, people realize the way you dress, the way you smell, the way you get a nice haircut. I'm guarantee you one thing, you know, make sure you get a nice haircut, make sure you dress well, make sure to have your own style and be you. I'm not talking about being a toxic masculinity, going and sleeping with 100 women. That makes you actually a hoe, and that's not really healthy for you. But a respectable man. A man of his word, a man of his actions, a man that when he walks in commands the respect from the simple behavior without even saying a word. This is what a man is. Being kind, being respectful towards others, even though they have a lot of disagreement, it is totally fine. It is totally fine to have a disagreement with somebody, but the way you process that emotion has to be different. Has to be different. And I think this is the biggest struggle in a man's life, is being able to really master controlling your emotions. And mastering to control your emotions can really trigger you a lot because of the wounds that are still healing from the past. And emotions are something that is abstract, but emotions are triggered by the wounds that are still healing. So when you understand emotions, you're going to be able to structure your thoughts and say, enough. This situation happened during my day. It wasn't the best situation about what happened, but I am not going to let one simple situation really decide the rest of my day. This is what taking care of yourself is going to bring you. The ability to really start structuring your thoughts, structuring your food, having more discipline in your workout, showing up. And I know it's a struggle, you know. It's a struggle to get started to the gym and all that. You feel intimidated. So what? So what are you going to do about it? What do you really think that other people are watching you? Like, let's be real with you. Do you really think that people other are watching you and judging you? Nobody gives a monkey ass about those people's opinion. I'll tell you that for sure. And that's why I always emphasize, if you are overweight, if you are struggling with your insecurities, and if you feel that you're not able to achieve what you want to achieve, you can sit down, let's book a call with me, let's go and discuss everything into details to see how I could actually help you. It's a free call, so don't be shy with that. And I know it's not going to be an easy journey. Once again, it's not rocket science. If it was easy, everybody would simply do it.